Do you have any dreams that you've had all your life? What it feels like to grow old without being able to open it up? Have you ever imagined it? Today, I've loved music all my life. An old man who had to give up his dream in poverty and reality. A story that left a beautiful melody like an evening sunset at the last moment. An old apartment in Seoul. The 75-year-old Sang-hoon Lee is in a small room. I was looking at the old sheet music with dust. As a young man, he dreamed of becoming a musician. Being a pianist and playing in front of people, it was his greatest hope. But because of the poor family, the dream did not come true. He had to work in a factory to feed his family. The score was stuck in the corner of the bookshelf. Instead of the piano keys, the iron of the machine dominated his fingertips. As the years went by, Sang-hoon left his wife and lived alone. My health is not the same as before, so I often visited the hospital. In the lobby on the first floor of the hospital, there was an old, upright piano. Patients and carers passed by. Few people played the piano. Every time Sang-hoon finishes his treatment, I used to pause in front of it. Fingers moved in the air as if they missed the keys. One day, his grandson Min-jae asked his grandfather, "Grandpa, why do you keep stopping in front of the piano?" Sang-hoon smiled for a moment and replied, It's because it reminds me of the old days." Min-jae asked with curiosity, "Did you play the piano a long time ago? Then please hit it for me." Sang-hoon shook his head. "Now my hands have hardened and I've forgotten everything." But he murmured to himself, "The truth is, I still want to hit it." 1965 in college. Sang-hoon always played the piano in the music club. When you play on a small stage, people's eyes and applause were the greatest happiness in the world. Around that time, he had a dream of holding a concert. I wanted to make people's hearts cry with my own song. But my father fell down. The house collapsed. Sang-hoon got a job at the factory right away. The piano moved away from his life. "I'll go back one day." That's what I promised. That day didn't come to an end. In his old age, Sang-hoon often talked to himself in front of the mirror. If I had been a little more courageous, was he still playing? But regret is just regret. In front of the problem of making a living, dreams have always been pushed back. His fingertips became harder and harder. The score went yellow. One day, I heard that a small concert was being held at the hospital. It was a place where volunteers gathered and played for patients. Min-jae held his grandfather's hand and said, "Grandpa, make sure to play this time." "Grandpa music, I'd love to hear it." Sang-hoon hesitated. In what capacity am I? But when I saw my grandchild's desperate eyes, he changed his mind. That evening, in front of people gathered in the lobby of the hospital, Sang-hoon sat in front of the old piano. As soon as the trembling finger presses on the keyboard, the time that had stopped for a while began to flow again. The first note was unsettling. Gradually, the melody gained strength. The song that came out of his fingertips, it was an unfinished ballad that he composed himself when he was young. The evening sunset is spreading through the window. The light fell warmly on the keyboard. People listened to the melody with bated breath. Someone's eyes flushed. Someone clapped their hands quietly. After the performance, Sang-hoon grabbed the microphone. "I've actually wanted to play the piano all my life. But because of poverty, because of family, I had to give up that dream. Even though it's late today, I'm happy to convey my heart. If there's something you want to do, please don't put it off. I hope you don't regret it like I did." Min-jae looked at his grandfather and said, "Grandpa, you were really cool. If there's something I want to do, I'll definitely do it." Tears formed in Sang-hoon's eyes. His regret now seemed to lead to the life of his grandchildren. The piano of the evening sunset. The regret that an old man had for the rest of his life. I showed my courage at the last minute. You can take out your dreams even if it's late. And that courage can change someone's life. Even the moment that glows late like the sunset in the evening. It's beautiful after all. You are still not late.